Welcome into Copper Hills High School. Gavin Atkinson here with you with the second round of the UHSAA Girls High School Basketball playoffs. We apologize, some technical difficulties early on with the audio, but we should have this one ready to go now. Copper Hills jumping off to a 3-point lead. They'll take it up to 4. Very interesting matchup tonight. As if you look at this on paper, you might write off American Fork. American Fork coming into this game 4-18 on the season. They have 6 losses within 5 points, so they very easily could be 10-12 right now. Unfortunately, they didn't have luck on their side, fall to 4-18, but they have a chance to prove everybody wrong in this game, going up against the number 1 seeded Copper Hills Grizzlies. American Fork seeded 16. American Fork knocked off Harriman in the first round of the playoffs pretty comfortably, 54-33 over the Mustangs. We'll have a far side 3, no good, rebounded by Copper Hills. Copper Hills having a fantastic year, able to win their region. Last game they played, they had a nail-biter versus Mountain Ridge, and just able to pull that one off. Came from behind and was able to play some great defense, winning a 42-40 game. They actually have a chance to play Mountain Ridge in the next round, as that shot no good from Ledger. They have a chance to play Mountain Ridge in a third time this season in the next round, as Mountain Ridge takes on Sky Ridge. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. 5-0 in the first quarter, 5:50 left. American Fork looking for the paint, trying to get it to Lindsay Melville. Now, when we talk about American Fork and what they need to do to pull off the upset, you know, it's going to be tough. You're going to need some luck. The two things I've been able to look at through my research, you need 3 players on your team scoring in double digits, at least 10, to take down this Copper Hills team that has a fantastic offense. As we'll have a 3, no good. Good attempt up considering that ball poked away, but still 0 points on the board for the Cavemen. And then your other key to the game for the Cavemen to win this is slow down this Copper Hills offenses. Skyly Barker, she will get her points. She'll find a way to get 14, 15. But if you can slow down the rest, you'll have a chance. We have a nice little mid-range jumper coming from Ella Career, averaging 4 points per game. She's had some very good games this year, as that will be our first time out of the game. We'll keep it here. Your starters starting the game for Copper Hills, you had Isla Marston, 10.5 points per game, the 5'9" senior, as well as Ella Career, 4 points per game, Frucy Ledger, 4 points per game, Skyly Barker, the big name, with 20 points per game, Aspen Frazier with 8 points per game. Then we look at the American Fork side. Cora Kennington, 8.5 points per game. Sabrina Smith, 8.7 points per game. Sabrina Hansen, 7.5 points per game. Lindsay Melville, around 6 points per game. And Ambry Jensen with 6 points per game. As you can see just from those numbers, American Fork's scoring comes from a lot more people. But Skyly Barker on Copper Hills, one of the best girls basketball players in the state. She will hurt you. She had 18 in their last game versus Mountain Ridge in clinching 6A Region 2. The trap comes. Good defense. Ball is loose. Gets picked up as we have a bunch of rebounds down in the paint. Eventually, Cora Kennington able to get that layup up, make it a 7-2 game. Grizzlies up. Cross-court pass. Barker picks up her dribble, passing it around. Back to Barker, 3. No good. Rebound will find its way to the Grizzlies, be picked up by Marston. Nice steal as the Cavemen off to the races. We'll have a foul. And we will be shooting two as Sabrina Hansen, the 5'9" senior, stole that ball and took it coast to coast. She will be fouled by Isla Marston. Marston's first foul of the game, and I believe our first foul of the game. Able to hit her first. And able to make the second as that increases, or makes our score 7-4. Copper Hill's up by 3. Marston looks to the corner, passing into the paint. That ball looked like it might have been kicked, but American Fork able to get the turnovers, and this is something you got to see if you're a Caveman fan, getting these turnovers, getting these extra opportunities on offense. Kennington passes into the paint. We'll have a blocking foul called on the Grizzlies. That will be Taylor Johnson picking up her first. Call will be a blocking foul. 3:52 to go in this first quarter. Cavemen pass it in to Kennington. Kennington back to that far side wing. And I believe we'll have a illegal screen called on Cora Kennington. So the Grizzlies will have a chance to get the ball back. Now, as we take a look at the Copper Hill's keys to the game, they need to take control of the ball. I kind of was talking about it before. When you give anytime you give extra opportunities to a team, no matter their record, they'll find a way to get some points on the board, and that's a recipe for an upset. And then the other key to the game, as we have a nice steal from Ledger, as she'll take it, finish with the left-handed layup. Make it a 9-4 game, Grizzlies up. They need to find a way to get some other players involved in offense, not just Skyly Barker, as we have another nice steal that will lead to a Skyly Barker layup. 11-4 is American Fork struggling with this half-court pressure that we're seeing. We see the traps come from Copper Hills. They find it into the paint. You like it, but a great job getting the tip on that ball, getting the steal. Skyly Barker will take it coast to coast. And she has a quick 2 layups as Copper Hills really getting the offense going off of this half-court pressure. Ball will be tipped out of bounds. Checking in for both teams, we will see Sabrina Hansen back in for the Cavemen, as well as Aspen Frazier for the Grizzlies. Sabrina Smith to inbound the ball. She'll get it to Ambry Jensen. Ambry Jensen, 6 points per game with the 3-pointer a game. Takes the shallow mid-range and leaves that one just a little short. Rebound will be given to Taylor Johnson. Johnson back to Marston. Marston to Baker. Nice pass. That Marston to Baker connection, or forgive me, Barker connection. Still struggling to get past this half-court trap. And they'll get another steal. Get on the fast break once again. Almost lost the ball, but able to finish the shot is Marston. 17-4 as the Grizzlies just went on, I believe it was a 10-0 run. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:41 left in this first quarter. We'll come back into Copper Hills High School. Your score early in this game, 17-4, 141 left in this first quarter as the Cavemen find themselves down 13, struggling with this half-court trap that Copper Hills has run. It looks like they've kind of gone away with it, but keeping that pressure. This Copper Hills defense has been one of their staples this year, as well as the offense, as that trap comes once again. Able to get out of it, and had a man wide open in the paint, unable to find her, as that ball will be blocked out of bounds. And that's the key to that trap. Keep moving the ball, find the open player. As we'll see a substitution from Copper Hills, Johnson will take a seat for the Grizzlies, and coming in is Abby Bush. Ball will be inbounded. Smith. 4 on the shot clock. They need to put one up. And they won't get it up, as we'll have a shot clock violation. Checking in for the Cavemen, Cora Kennington back for Lindsay Melville. Now, when you analyze American Forks wins this year, Cora Kennington, 8.5 points per game. Ambry Johnson, 9 points per game. Sabrina Smith, 12.5 points per game. And Lindsay Melville, 5 points per game. So you need those 3 players. You know, you're going to have that scoring spread out. But look for Sabrina Smith to try and get her fingerprints in this game. Checking back in for American Fork is Lindsay Melville, as Cora Kennington goes back to the bench. Copper Hills finds Barker in the corner, and she's able to drain that with the screen assist from, I believe, Frazier. American Fork going away from that early trap. We'll have a pick and roll, and I believe a blocking foul will be called on the floor. 20-4 is your score, as the Grizzlies showing why they're the number 1 seed early. Still a lot of game to play. As Ambry Jensen gets ready to inbound the ball for the Cavemen. Jensen will pass into the paint, and the Cavemen will pass back out. Shot clock is off. As that ball gets poked away, Cavemen will retrieve it. Copper Hills wanted a double dribble. Nice pump fake. Driving in, will have a foul called on the floor. That will send Sabrina Smith to the line. Sabrina Smith will be shooting her second pair of free throws in this game. As just out of frame, we have head coach Amy Dorius providing some insight to her guards. Forgive me, her forwards. 1 shot to go, 20-4, 16.1 seconds left in the first. That will make the score 20-5. Copper Hills up. 10 seconds in the game, or on the game clock, I should say. This will be the last shot of the quarter. That one no good from Ledger. Rebound will be bounced around. As we'll have the officials meet, I believe that'll be the end of the quarter. It looked like that ball might have gone out of bounds before the buzzer. But as of now, that will do it for our first quarter. We'll take a break and be back. We'd like to remind you, at the end of this game, I will be giving my player of the game, presented by ETT Apparel. If you're looking for a customized apparel, look no further than Elevated Team Twill. At ETT Apparel, we specialize in embroidery, tackle twill, and hot press techniques for whatever customized apparel you're wanting. Whether it's for a team, business, school, or family, ETT Apparel is your one-stop shop for all your customer apparel needs. Find us online at www.ettapparel.com. The Cavemen to inbound the ball to start the second quarter. 22-5 as they find themselves down 15 early. They need to find a way to get some turnovers. Once again, they started this game really well, struggled with a little bit of half-court pressure. As the trap comes in the corner, able to find the open player driving in, loses the ball, and we'll have another Copper Hills turnover. Copper Hills doing a fantastic job of poking at the ball, getting steals wherever they can as Barker drives in, tries to get that shot up, but will be fouled as she got hit going up. Will be shooting two as Skyly Barker will be sent to the line. Skyly Barker, you know, you hear about the points per game, but it's also everything else she does on the floor. She's averaging 7 rebounds a game, so she's helping along the boards. 3 assists per game, so she can move the ball, 1 steal and 1 block per game. So she can fill out the stat sheet. She makes that first shot, making it 21-5, and no good on the second. Rebound to Kennington. Jensen will take it up the floor for the Cavemen. Driving in. Nice little layup for Sabrina Hansen, as Sabrina Hansen, I believe, leading the Cavemen with 5 points. 7-21. Looking for the paint is Copper Hills. They'll get it, passing out. Nice ball movement from the Grizzlies, as we'll have a charge called on Skyly Barker. Copper Hills unhappy with that, as we'll have a substitution for the Grizzlies. Addie Callister into the game for Fusi Ledger, and the Cavemen will inbound. Jensen will take up the floor, find the open corner. Hansen had a good idea, but that ball poked away as Copper Hills defense does a great job swarming to the ball. We'll have a travel called on Skyly Barker, and another turnover as Copper Hills looking a little uncoordinated in the second quarter. Up 21-7, but you never want to allow room for a comeback. That ball will almost be poked away by Barker. Gets it to the corner. Driving in, layup up and good. Nice layup right there for Samantha Smith, averaging 8.7 points per game. 21-9 is your current score, as we'll have a far side three, no good. Rebound, Skyly Barker, as you have right place, right time, and that's why coaches will talk about positioning, as that ball fell right into her lap, able to secure the rebounds and put that ball right back up. A nice steal from Johnson will lead to a fast break for Copper Hills. Johnson thinks about the three and will pass out of it. Nice little pump fake driving in. We'll have a foul called on Jensen, which will send Marston to the line shooting 2. No good on her first attempt. We'd like to remind you that Copper Hills free throws are brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Second free throw, no good, and rebound will go to Frazier, as Frazier able to get on the boards. Driving in is Marston. No good on the layup. Rebound secured, Samantha Smith. Smith will take it up the floor. Find Jensen. Jensen, a long pass to the open player, no good. Ball will be awarded back to the Cavemen. As head coach for Copper Hills, Jake Timpson did not like that call. He thought it should have been a rebound foul. Jake Timpson, in his 5th year as head coach of the Copper Hills girls varsity team, 80-38 is his career record. We'll have a foul go up on Johnson. That will be Taylor Johnson's second personal. 23-29, 5:12 to go in the half. Looking for the paint as that ball was tipped away. The ball will stay with American Fork. As you watch this Grizzlies team play, every player on defense has their hands up. They're tipping the ball, and that leads to the steals that we've seen as we see 3 quick substitutions for the Grizzlies. Abby Bush into the game. The Grizzlies the Cavemen have a nice baseline drawn up play, hitting that corner 3. That will make the score 23-12 as American Fork gaining a little bit of momentum. We'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back into Copper Hills High School. Your score with 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this first half. The Grizzlies 23, American Fork 12. American Fork found themselves down big as we were looking at a 22-4 game. We'll have another turnover on Copper Hills. Illegal screen will be called, I believe, on Skyly Baker. The Cavemen were able to go on a 8-3 run, able to get some momentum back into this game. Ambry Jensen moving the ball up your far side of your screen. Samantha Smith finds Cora Kennington. Cora Kennington will take that 3. Rebound will go to the Cavemen. Driving in is Samantha Smith. Unable to get that one to go, but will be fouled on the shot attempt. Foul will be on Skyly Barker, her first personal of the game. And shooting 2 is Samantha Smith. Checking back into the game is Lindsay Melville as for the Cavemen. And for the Grizzlies, Isla Marston. Second free throw is no good. Rebound secure by Abby Bush. Bush will take it up the floor. Find Ledger. Cross-court pass, finding Barker. Barker passes it along the baseline. Nice ball movement from Copper Hills. Gets to an open Barker 3. Rebound will be awarded to Copper Hills. As you gotta love that ball movement. Looked like a blender as that ball was zipping around the perimeter. Started with Skyly Barker passing it from the baseline to that far side corner. Made its way around the perimeter, and she just stepped back to the corner. Got a good shot look. Cross-court pass to that near side corner as Abby Bush able to hit that 3. 26-13. 3:50 in the second quarter. Jensen takes it up the floor. Guarded by a Ledger. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Kennington. Kennington hands the ball off to Smith. 15 on the shot clock. Hanson looking for Kennington. Kennington going to work in the paint. No good on that shot. Rebound, Bush. Taking it up the floor is Marston to Barker. Once again, nice ball movement from Copper Hills. As you watch this team, the ball just zips around, never in one place more than 3 seconds. Skyly Barker driving in as 2 bodies fall. Leads to a corner 3. Rebounded is Smith. And Ambry Jensen will take it up the floor for the Cavemen. Hansen, with 2:40 left in the second quarter, scored 26-13. Driving in is Jensen. Fouled on the shot attempt is Cora Kennington. I believe they'll get Aspen Frazier, and that will be her second personal of the game. We'll send Kennington to line for two. Unable to make the first. Checking into the game for the Cavemen is Julia Fugel. Julia Fugel had 10 points in their last game in the playoffs versus Harriman. And back into the game for Copper Hills, Ella Creer. Kennington able to go 1 for 2. Missing the first, making the second. Score 26-14, Grizzlies on top. Marston hands it off to Ledger. Ball will be poked away. Ball is loose. Who wants it more? I believe it will be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with the Grizzlies. "12 seconds on the shot clock. Ledger with 10 seconds. Shot clock down to 5. Having to force up a shot. Almost gets it to go, but the rebound will go to Jensen. Jensen gets it to Fugel, to Kennington. Ball will be poked away by Ledger. As Ledger able to get the steal and the fast break two on the other end. 28-14. Grizzlies on top by 14. Just under 1:30 to go in the first half. Kennington finds Smith. We'll have a blocking foul called on Marston. As Samantha Smith driving in. We will have free throws as we have entered the bonus for the second quarter. Getting ready to check in for the Cavemen, Lindsay Melville. And checking in for the Grizzlies, Sela Ama, as well as Taylor Johnson. Able to go 2 for 2. As checking in is Abby Bush. 1:18 to go in the half. Your score is 28-16. American Fork doing a good job staying within striking distance. We'll probably need 1 or 2 more big runs in this game to get back neck and neck. As Barker drives in to the left side, will be fouled on the shot and will be shooting 2. Foul will be given to Samantha Smith, as this will give us another Copper Hills free throws presented by Chick-fil-A. Able to go 1 for 2, missing the first, making the second. Lead will be 29-16. Fugel, guarded by Bush, picks up her dribble, finds Hansen. Under a minute in the game clock. as we'll have an offensive foul called on American Fork. Will be given to Ambry Jensen. Corey Kennington will check into the game for Ambry Jensen. Separation of shot clock and game clock, about 16 seconds. Skyly Barker on that far side wing, no good. Rebound will ultimately come up, go to Copper Hills, as Copper Hills with the great effort play. Sela Ama able to get that rebound. She'll be sent to the line to shoot two as she put up a shot attempt and fouled. Able to get the first one to roll in. Checking in for Copper Hills, Michaela Staker. Able to go 2 for 2 is Sela Ama. Separation of shot clock and game clock, 2 seconds. Cavemen driving to the right side, kicks it out. Nice move by Smith. Ball will be dribbled off a leg. Smith with the step through, no good. Rebound will go to the Cavemen. Ball will be loose and will go off of American Fork. Grizzlies will get the ball. 12.4 seconds. So the Grizzlies have a chance to increase their lead and take the final shot of the half. Barker passes out. 3 from Abby Bush. As Abby Bush able to hit that 3 to get Copper Hills a boost in the locker room. Your score going into the halftime, 34-16. The Grizzlies up. We'll be back after halftime. Welcome back into Copper Hills High School. Gavin Atkinson here with you as we get ready to start the second half of action. The Grizzlies up 34-16. Early in this game, they struggled getting things going offensively. The game was pretty close until they found a way to get these turnovers with some half-court pressure as we're waiting for the officials coming back to the locker room. A little bit of confusion there. But the story thus far of this game has been Copper Hill's ability to turn the ball over, get turnovers, steal the ball, and convert off of those turnovers. Skyly Barker, after 2 quarters, 11 points, leading Copper Hills, and then leading the Cavemen is Sabrina Hansen with 7. Hansen gets the ball. Ambry Jensen will reset the play. Finds Samantha Smith. Samantha Smith had an excellent half as well for the Cavemen as she has a good look. Unable to get that one to go. Ball will be awarded to the Grizzlies. Got a quick game update for you. Mountain Ridge, Skyridge. Skyridge up 5 on Mountain Ridge in the third quarter, 32-27. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game in the quarterfinals at the University of Utah. We'll have a charge called down on the floor on Ella Career. Copper Hills not happy with that call. Checking into the game is Aspen Frazier. for Ella Creer. 7:25 left in the third quarter. Score still 34-16. As that trap comes once again, Hansen able to split the double team, but they will call a travel on Hansen. So some early turnovers in the second half as both teams struggling to hold on to the ball, get a shot attempt. Ledger to Marston. Marston driving in on Hansen. Hansen able to poke that ball away, and we'll have a reach in on Hansen. So Marston will inbound the ball. She'll get it to Johnson and then to Frazier. Looking for the paint as we have a little bit of a mismatch down there. Samantha Smith playing down in the paint as they do a good job at denying that mismatch. But Barker with the pump fake. 10 on the shot clock. And the foul as Taylor Johnson gets the layup. And that is really difficult as American Fork played 25 seconds of solid defense, but eventually that passing broke down their defense, and they were able to find the open Taylor Johnson in the paint. Missed the and one, but it works out in their favor as Johnson gets her own rebound. Ball is loose, picked up by Johnson. 25 on the shot clock as they'll reset. Frazier picks up her dribble and finds Barker. Frazier to Johnson. Once again, nice movement. 10 on the shot clock. Ledger, 3. Good. American Fork once again in that trap as they'll be able to get that steal and the fast break layup. This is something American Fork has struggled with all game, is getting past this pressure, but they do it well there just by passing quickly. Cora Kennington able to quickly pass that ball down to Lindsay Melville. Melville hits the 2 and will be shooting 2, or forgive me, 1. Able to convert the and 1. Barker been excellent all game for Copper Hills, and we'll have a nice 3 right there for Isla Jensen. Or forgive me, Isla Marston. Samantha Smith driving to her left side. She'll get tripped up. Taylor Johnson will be called on the tripping. Foul will be on the floor. Checking in for Copper Hills is Abby Bush, the sophomore. Bush has had a few threes in this game. Had one right before halftime, extending the lead to 34 as that ball will be tipped out of bounds off of Smith, and a turnover for American Fork. Fusi Ledger will take the ball up for the Grizzlies. We'll have a nice far side wing three-pointer. It'll miss its mark, rebounded by Melville. And Ambry Jensen will take it up the floor. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Cora Kennington hands the ball back to Jensen, 15 on the shot clock. Driving in, hands off to Smith. Smith will be fouled, but the foul will be called on the floor. Fusi Ledger will be called for that foul. I believe it will be a blocking foul. Ball will be inbounded to Melville. Just can't get the shooter's roll as that one rolls off the rim. Marston gets it to Ledger. Nice ball movement once again. Marston and Baker playing a little bit of hot potato. Cross-court pass. As that one goes to the corner, rebounded by the Grizzlies once and then twice. We'll have a timeout will be awarded to Copper Hills. And with 3:42 left in the third quarter, your score 44-19. As Copper Hills able to score 10 points so far in the quarter, and American Fork only able to get 3 in that first half. We'd like to remind you that this timeout is brought to you by Soccer Post. Soccer Post is your local source for all things soccer. Located in West Jordan and Pleasant Grove, Soccer Post is here to serve our community and help all athletes perform at their best. From the latest releases to the perfect item for any fan, Soccer Post is the only choice for your soccer needs. Find us online at www.soccerpost.com. Copper Hills inbounds the ball. Copper Hills, American Fork goes to the zone, but Copper Hills able to dissect that zone, get a Marston corner 3, and that three-pointer brought to you by Vunami, powering local businesses with cutting-edge IT and hosting solutions. Learn more at vunami.com. Go Grizzlies. Nice layup right there for American Fork. Julia Fugel. Ledger driving in. She'll kick it out. Abby Bush, straightaway three-pointer, look good, but will be rebounded by Fugel. Abby Bush has been an excellent three-point shooter for Copper Hills so far this year. Just a sophomore, but playing an excellent job off the bench. And what a shot right there for Samantha Smith. A little bit of a circus shot as she takes the contact and able to get that layup to go with the and one opportunity. Samantha Smith shooting one. Able to get that one to go. Checking in for Copper Hills, Addie Callister. Marston gets it to Callister. Callister finds the man of the paint. Shot no good. Rebound initially secured by American Fork, but unable to control it as that one goes out of bounds. 2:14 left in this third quarter. Skylee Barker takes a seat. Ella Creer takes a seat. Skylee Barker with the ball as they work it from the wing to the top of the key. Abby Bush driving in. Finds the cutting Skylee Barker. Barker unable to get that one to fall. But a great job moving that ball and finding the cutter. Samantha Smith does the work, gets up a little hobbly. Is a great finish by Lindsay Melville. Unable to get the first shot, but sticks with it, gets her miss, and finishes the play. Aspen Frazier passes that one off. Top of the key, Callister. Callister, no good. Top of the key three. One thing you'll notice, American Fork struggling with rebounds, as we'll have another three as Marston has two in this last 3-minute period. Field goal gets it to Hansen. Hansen kicks the top of the key. Ambry Jensen looks around as everybody was covered, takes a shot, just unable to get that one to go. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Frazier will get that shot up. No good, but will be fouled. Foul will be called on Samantha Smith for American Fork. Aspen Frazier, the senior, able to get that one. And checking back in is Cora Kennington. Separation of shot clock and game clock, about 4 seconds. As Frazier has one more shot. Leaves that one off the front iron as Kennington gets on that rebound, able to secure it and get it to her teammate. Jensen gets it up the floor. Smith with the ball as the play gets set up. Goes to her left side. Drives in. Will put up the shot. No good, but will be fouled. And she'll be shooting two. Foul will be given to Addie Callister of Copper Hills. And American Fork will be shooting two. Second one is good. An update on your Skyridge Mountain Ridge game, as we have a nice steal right there from Kennington. Trying to take it coast to coast, unable to get that one to go. American Fork wanted the foul. And that will do it for our third quarter. Some crazy action in the final minute and a half, and American Fork unhappy with that no call. 51-27 is your score heading into the fourth quarter. An update for you on the Skyridge Mountain Ridge game. Skyridge up 2 on Mountain Ridge in the fourth quarter. Currently unaware as to how much time is left. But we have a close one down at Mountain Ridge. When you look at Copper Hill's schedule, they only lost one game in region, and that was to Riverton, February 4th, 43-42. Before that loss, their last in-state loss, December 10th to Ridgeline, as most of their losses they have had this season have come against out-of-state teams and tournaments. Copper Hills to inbound the ball to start our final 8 minutes. They find themselves up 24 points as they look to advance to the University of Utah, play a game at the Huntsman's, hopefully a deep playoff run in the Huntsman Center if you're Copper Hills. Moving the ball along the perimeter, Marston draws the double team, gets it to Bush. Bush back to Marston, off Marston's foot. And Smith will steal the ball, but poked away by Barker. And back to the Grizzlies. Barker in the paint. Shot no good, rebound. Will be a jump ball. As a little bit of contact on that rebound, but the jump ball will go to American Fork. Ambry Jensen taking it up the floor for the Cavemen, guarded by Ledger. She'll get it to Kennington. Smith, three-pointer, no good. You gotta like that play design, and Corey Kennington just unable to try and save that ball from going out of bounds. Checking in for the Grizzlies is Taylor Johnson. Aspen Frazier gonna go take a seat. 7:03 to go in the fourth quarter, 51-27. Far side corner three, up and good. Is Abby Bush, as I believe that is her third of the game, as she's been a vital piece to their offense, forcing American Fork to respect her from beyond the three-point land. Barker passes that ball up to Ledger, and what an assist from Barker, and a nice finish from Ledger. Smith with a nice move. Samantha Smith really helping her team out right now, as we'll have a timeout called on by American Fork. We'll take this second to take a timeout as well and be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back into Copper Hills High School. Copper Hills up 56-27, looking to advance to the quarterfinals of the 6A girls playoffs. Fusi Ledger passed that ball off. As Marston picks up her dribble, 20 on the shot clock. Skyly Barker passed that to Ledger. As a nice little pump fake from Johnson, and a nice extra pass from Johnson to Barker, as Barker gets the layup and will be fouled with the opportunity to convert the and one. Foul will be given to Ambry Johnson. And Barker able to convert the and one opportunity. Samantha Smith. Getting it into the paint is American Fork. A little fade away, and that one gets the shooter's roll. Cora Kennington, as that one thought about rolling off the rim, but just able to will that one in. Barker guarded by Jensen. Abby Bush driving to her left side, picks up her dribble, finds Ledger, nice extra pass. Barker unable to get that one to go, and rebound Smith. Under 5 to go in the fourth quarter. Jensen guarded by Barker. Hands it off to Kennington. That ball stolen. I believe it initially tipped by Abby Bush. And that ball, not exactly sure if, They will call that ball out of bounds and will be given to. It will be called a charge on Skyly Barker. And American Fork will take the ball. Ambry Jensen take it up the floor. 4:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Hazel Burrows gets that one to Smith. Smith driving in. Layup no good, but will be fouled as Samantha Smith has been excellent for the Cavemen in this game. Foul will be given to Skyly Barker. And Sammy Smith will shoot two. First shot is good. Ella Creer will check into the game for Copper Hills as Abby Bush takes a seat. Going 2 for 2 from the line. And with 4:15 to go in the fourth, Marston takes it up the floor, gets it to Barker. Barker drives past with a nice little hesitation move, gets the layup. As they increase their score to 61. Burrows gets it to Jensen. Jensen with the jab step. Hesitation to her left side. Kicks out. Fade away. Oh, and just can't get the bounce, but she tries to get the jump ball. What will be called for the foul is Brinley Harrison. Brinley Harrison with that fadeaway shot, no good. You gotta love the effort trying to get that jump ball. .337 to go in the fourth. As Johnson driving in, picks up her dribble and a nice backdoor cut as Ella Creer able to cut in and a nice pass, bounce pass to get it past the defender. Jensen to Hansen. Jensen drives into her right, hands it off. Smith. 15 on the shot clock. Shot no good, rebound Smith. Reset of the shot clock. Drives in and leaves that one just a little short, but gets the rebound again. As we'll have a foul called on Copper Hills. Foul going to Sella Ama. Checking in is Addie Callister. As American Fork inbounds this ball. 2:30 to go in this game. As that ball taken away by Callister from Smith. .210, 20 seconds on the shot clock as they work the ball into the paint. And once again, Ella Creer able to get that one to go. Jensen passes to the corner, and Hansen gets it. 1:45 left in the quarter, in the game. Three, no good. As Hazel Burrows takes that shot, unable to get that one to go. Ama drives in and gets that one into Taylor Johnson. Taylor Johnson able to lay that one up. Welcome back into Copper Hills High School. An update on a game that Copper Hills fans will be interested in. Skyridge down 1 point against Mountain Ridge. 56-55 late in the fourth. Cavemen to check it up. 123 left in the game. Kennington driving in left side. Layup, left hand, no good. Rebound, Creer. Nice job working it into the paint. Three up, no good. Rebound. Goes to Copper Hills as Michaela Stalker able to get that board and fouled on the putback attempt. She will be shooting two free throws. 45 seconds left in this game, and Copper Hills looks like they will punch their ticket to the University of Utah. Unable to get the first one to go. American Fork, not the season you would have hoped for, but you know, it's a season that you can't just look at the wins and losses. This team, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they had 6 close games in region that they just weren't able to get on the right side of. Multiple 1-point losses, 3-point losses, 4-point losses against good teams, and just couldn't get 1 or 2 shots to fall, as Kennington unable to get that one to go. Shot clock will go off, and I believe this will do it here for us at Copper Hills. But American Fork, hang your head up high, as you had a great season. The wins and losses don't always reflect that. A few plays away from some extra wins, and for Copper Hills, very excited to move on to the state playoffs, or forgive me, to the University of Utah for the quarterfinals, as they will take on either Skyridge or Mountain Ridge. Congratulations to both teams. And as promised, your ETT player of the game, Skyly Barker, as she just had an excellent game offensively once again, and able to get steals defensively. Ultimately, the story of this game, the offense of Copper Hills and the defense as well, getting steals and transitions. That'll do it for us here at Copper Hills. Gavin Atkinson here with you. We'd like to thank Josh Dodge for running our camera tonight, and wish you a good night.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to tonight's state.